I'm Howard Phillips Lovecraft, and today's rather special question comes from a young viewer who wanted to know how to come out to their parents. Now, I know a great deal about family dynamics. Indeed, it inspired many of my stories, like The Outsider, The Thing on the Doorstep, The Dunwich Horror, The Shadow over Innsmouth, and pretty much all the rest of my stories. But when it comes to questions about sexuality and identity, I fear that some of my advice may be a touch dated, and so, in a spirit of humility, I reached out to an expert in these matters, someone who has been recognized for their work with young people. I'm very pleased to have on the program today everyone's favorite Kessler, Dr. Mother Kessler. Welcome.
Hi, HP. It's good to see you. I usually hide from you, lurking in the back of our library and whatnot.
Well, I appreciate that. What advice would you give to this young person?
First, I just want to say you're awesome. You know that you are awesome in the person that you are, and your awesomeness isn't dependent on anyone's reaction to your coming out, even if that includes your parents. So you have to trust that. And I think the other thing you have to trust is that your parents do, in fact, love you, and they want the best for you, and they want you to be happy. And I hope that's the relationship you have with your parents, but I don't know you. And so I don't know what your relationship with your family actually is, and certainly I've worked with a lot of young people who sadly don't have such good relationships with their parents, especially after they come out. So what I would encourage you to do is have someone you do trust, someone that you know is in your corner and has your back and loves you for who you are, that you can go to after you have that conversation with your parents. And hopefully you go to them and you can celebrate together that you've come out and you've been loved and affirmed by your family. But if that's not the case, you have someone to support you and be there for you. And I think that's the most important thing anyone can have in a situation like this. But I can say that here in the Kessler household in H.P. Lovecraft world, we are rooting for you and support you and encourage you in your process of coming out, which I know is huge and overwhelming.
And that is why you always bring on the experts. Thank you so much. As always, I've been Howard Phillips Lovecraft. Thank you.